South Dakota Representative Dusty Johnson has introduced a bill today, the Panama Canal Repurchase Act. This act would give Donald Trump the authority to do negotiations to reacquire the Panama Canal from Panama. Now, Panama has said it is not for sale. They are not going to even consider any sort of deal for the United States to reacquire Panama, and that this is all basically just a big waste of time. But there's some stuff in this bill. First of all, it authorizes Donald Trump to only spend $1 for the purchase as a symbolic price, because that is what was in the treaty in 1977 that Jimmy Carter signed, that the U.S. sold the Panama Canal back to Panama for $1, which is mostly symbolic, etc. And they think that, well, if we sold it to them for $1, so clearly they should sell it back to us for that same price. Not how that works. Beyond that, like I said, Panama doesn't want to sell the canal, so this is just, again, not going to happen. Now, several members of the Republican Party that are in Congress have said, and this is from both chambers, they have said they're not entirely sure if this is something we should be doing. And they don't even know if this bill is going to pass. It may not. Now, they're probably going to hold out voting on this bill till after January 20th anyway, till Donald Trump is president again, because Joe Biden would more than likely veto it. But they're just trying to push along his agenda, and I believe this would have to go through the Senate, and I don't think they get past the Senate filibuster. But they're trying. They're trying to push along Donald Trump's agenda, at least for now. I don't think this goes anywhere. And ultimately saying that we're going to buy it for $1 is an insult anyway. And it just makes us look stupid on the world stage. As well as the negotiations, it does require Donald Trump or somebody in the Trump administration to, within 180 days, submit a report to Congress on the status of the negotiations to acquire the Panama Canal or reacquire the Panama Canal. Again, I don't think it's going to go anywhere, so that report was going to say pretty much negotiations did not go anywhere. Donald Trump at a press conference yesterday, I believe it was, did not rule out the idea of using economic or military coercion to force Panama to the negotiating table. And I think if he tries to do it militarily, that would be a bridge too far for Republicans. But we will have to wait and see what kind of support there is for this bill, and or what kind of reaction they have to Donald Trump taking any further measures to try to do this, and see how much they're willing to put up with. But at least some members of Congress are, at least right now, bowing to his ideas. But we'll even see if this bill actually passes.